Good morning. Yes, ma'am. 10 o'clock. Ah, morning. Um, Hello po, Nay. Good morning po. Nice to meet you po. Okay. So, good morning. Can I share my screen na? Okay. Sige. Thank you po. Ako muna po pala, no? Okay. Okay. Alright. Can you see it now? Teka lang. Okay. Alright. Teka lang. How can I annotate? Ma'am, for a while pa. Let me try kasi may annotation ko. I'm using Canva. Ayaw yata. Okay, anyway, I supposed to use an annotation kasi. Anyway, so good morning to each and everyone. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Alan Burgos, and I'm into this industry, into this academe for the last 20 years. I held positions in the past as a dean of the College of Computer Studies in two universities here in Metro Manila, and others. I was also a program chair of College of Computer Studies, of computer science program rather, in one of the university here in the Philippines. Okay, so welcome. So we will be having the discussion or the lecture for today, which is entitled cybersecurity. Specifically, we will be discussing also the cybercrime, some of the terms that we might encounter on this particular lecture, and we will be discussing also the top 10 prevention tips on how to fight the cyber crimes. So if you are ready, type it there on the chat box. You're ready, and we will begin. All right. Okay, so as what I've mentioned on the introduction, that we will be discussing some of the terms that we might encounter on this particular lecture. Okay, so if you can see on your screen, we have three terms. No? We have three words there, no? Or actually four words that we might encounter on this lecture, and maybe you might encounter this as well when you are into this field also. No, the first term is the vulnerability. Okay, so vulnerability. Maybe we can describe this as a flaw, no? Or it's a weakness. Okay? I cannot write kasi. Anyway, vulnerability, this is a weakness or a flaw of a person or of an organization, of a system, or when you are trying to develop an application or a program, and maybe there are flaws or weaknesses on that, no? Okay, so I just want to tell you guys that a certain system, a certain organization, or a certain digital infrastructure is, we don't consider that there is no perfect organization, there is no perfect system for that matter. Okay? um, it's very important that we should know, no, the vulnerability of your organization, of your system, because the attackers, no, or the bad people, no, out there, um, the first thing that they are trying to do is to conduct a reconnaissance attack. What is a reconnaissance attack? This is a process wherein they would discover the weaknesses of that organization, of that particular system, no? So when they already know the weakness, no, or the flaw of that system, they are trying to strategize on how to attack that system. Okay? Now, what is an exploit? This is the second term. Exploit, this is the process wherein an attacker or a person would take advantage of that vulnerability or of that weakness. No? Let's use an analogy in order for us to understand better what is the term exploit, no, and vulnerability also. No? If you're trying to court, no, manligaw, no, a lady, di ba? Hindi mo naman agad pupuntahan yung lady na sasabihin mo, "Oh, manliligaw ako." Hindi naman ganoon, di ba? Naturally hindi naman ganoon, especially in the old days. You will, as a man, you will try to discover, no, what's her weakness. Siguro ang weakness niya chocolate, no, or flowers. And then if you already know kung anong favorite color niya, or yung gift niya, something like that, you will try to strategize on how to give the chocolate, the flowers, and that, no? So that's my analogy on that in order for us to understand these terms. Okay. Now the third term, computer crime, no? Since we will be discussing later on the prevention, the top 10 prevention tips. Okay, we will be defining what is a computer crime. Okay, so computer crime refers to any crime that involves a computer and a network. No, just for your information, here in the Philippines, last 2012, we passed the law. Okay, the anti-cybercrime law, which is the RA 10175. Okay, stated there, no, the definition of a computer crime, what are those crimes that are involved, and what are the punishments also, no? That's why I'm always reminding my students that what I want them to be is the good, them to be are the good guys, not the bad guys. Okay? So computer crime refers to any crime that involves a computer and a network. If it involves a computer and a network, that is considered a crime in computer. Okay? I hope you're listening well, and later on we will be having a quiz. Okay? Alright. So I mentioned the 10175, the RA 10175. We passed that 2012, and the next year we had the IRR also, the implementing rules and regulations. These are the crimes, some of the crimes, okay, that are listed on that particular law. Okay. All right. Attempt in the commission of cybercrime, meaning to say, if you are one of the accomplice, no, you're trying to help that criminal, cyber criminal, you're part of the crime. Okay, cyber squatting, no. For example, you just squat there. You adopted one legit website, and then you claim that particular domain, something like that. Okay, cyber libel. If you accuse a person, no, and then you post that on your Facebook or you shared it, that is cyber libel. That's why I'm always reminding my students that we need to be careful and responsible also of the post that we are posting and sharing it, commenting on it. No, we should be promoting positive reinforcement to each and everyone. Okay, illegal interception. Okay, you are intercepting a data or an information, and then you publish it, something like that. And then computer-related forgery. With the help of computer, you are forging some documents. okay, or data, okay, illegal access, all right, illegal access wherein you are not allowed to access that network, but you tried to access it, okay, that is considered a crime. Okay, computer related fraud, okay, data interference, computer related identity theft, okay. We need to be careful on this because, okay, we really do not know who are those criminals, no? Okay, so I mentioned a while ago that the first thing that they would do is to have a reconnaissance attack, no? So for example, no, they would make a request na i-add ka, no, as a friend, no, since you accepted that one, and then what he did, he copied all of your